I say, here at Kajun Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
I say, this is Johnny's place where you can have it for no problem. I got the dollars.
Fixed income, no credit, bad credit. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, that's no problem.
Let them have it.
I've got my dollars and I sent in my best offer.
We say yes. See the special man. The easiest man on YouTube.
You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let them have it with no problem.
Hello, and welcome everyone on this Taco Tuesday. How's everybody doing this morning? Hello, and welcome. First in the chat today is Mr. Glenn himself, Swamp Picker. Hello, good morning. Mr. Michael Yenzer Picker. Hello, good morning, and welcome. Also, Wendy, Lucky Charms Wendy. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And yes, we are on the Facebook side every morning. Miss Glams, hello. How are you doing? Tom Cruise, hello, good morning, and welcome. A Rampage Reseller, hello, good morning, and welcome as well. Jennifer, hello, good morning, and welcome. And the chat's flying on me already. Let's see here. Bobby, good morning, hello, and welcome. Listening while watching. Well, thank you so much. Good morning to all you beautiful people in the chat. Jennifer saying hello to everyone, of course. We have Bobby saying hello and good morning. Glams and Stephen, hello, good morning, and welcome. As well as every one of y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here. Now, our guest today, you may know, we get to know a little bit more about this guest today. Y'all may know who it may be. I do have the information I'll be putting in the chat for y'all once we get started. I also want to say hello and welcome to, I saw Little Miss Q come in, and Marcus and Danny. Hello, good morning, and welcome to each and every one of you. Remembering you can drop your links. I know Jennifer usually does, but you're more than welcome to drop your links to anything special you have going on your channel, as well as anything you have on your channel that you would like to promote. Also, please, at this time, I would like us to have a great day and not have to worry about the drama that's going on. So let's leave it out the chat today. We don't want to promote that person or that item or thing that's going on. So let's have a good day. Let's see if we can get some questions asked and find out more about our new in the community. Welcome with a big warm welcome to our guest, Mr. Gary himself, Rampage Reseller. Good morning, hello, and welcome.
Good morning.
How you doing this morning?
Pretty good. A little early, but good.
I hear that. So what I want to do is I'm going to get your information. Two Hip Chicks, hello and welcome. If I did it right, this would be the link for our show. Cool. Good morning. Dawn and Mary also does their show every Tuesday and Thursday. Yes, I did. I actually did a premiere last night and on the bingo last night. So if you didn't make bingo, if this is your first time, yes, here's Johnny. It's me. And again, I got the side view. When you look, all nice. And I love it because it's soft. I use a lot of beard oil and balm, of course. But yes, it is all new. It's all me. And I did premiere it last night on the bingo because I got it done yesterday afternoon. So, yep, that is me. So enough about me. Let's get to knowing a little bit more about our guest. And I knew that was going to happen this morning because a lot of people did not make bingo last night. And so, yes, we had fun with it last night. The chat was going crazy, and I loved it. So thank you all so much for your kind comments. So we're going to go ahead and get Gary to tell everybody a little bit about himself and about his channel and what platforms you sell on, and we'll go from there. Thank you so much, Jennifer. All right, go ahead and go for it, and I'll get your link in the chat.
All right, so Right now, we're just doing eBay. We did start Bonanza a little while ago. It's been slow going, but to us, it's still a sale is a sale. So that's better than nothing. It's been pretty good. I don't know if my wife's going to make it in here for this or not. So I'm going to go ahead and we had our show, our YouTube channel yesterday that we did the video and got it uploaded where we had a couple big announcements. One is that we were going to be on the show today. The other one is that last week she quit her job to go full time with me. So now we're both home doing eBay and Bonanza, and we're going to both be doing the YouTube videos together. So that's pretty exciting. It's a huge step for her. I've sold off and on through the years. And then last year when the big C hit, my boss kept the place open, but if anybody got sick, they were out. And when I got sick, there were no COVID tests to be had or anything, so he wouldn't let me come back to work. And it got pretty low. We got down to our last $20, and I told her, hey, let me go back to doing eBay. Let's give this a try. We had no inventory, and we hit a sale, and from there, here we are. It's been good enough for me to quit my job and do this full time.
All right. So if you have any questions, go ahead and put it in the chat. I just pinned his information and the link to the his channel up above in the blue box. So if you haven't subscribed to him, check it out. He's getting close to 100. He is also, by the way, we did have, as y'all do know, every Friday, I do put out a new feature channel for the week, and it just so happened, guess who's the feature channel for the week if you haven't checked it out in the community page? Yes, it's our guest today. He is the feature channel of the week as well. So that is in the community page, so check that out every Friday morning before the morning show. I do post that, and so that just happened to be this week as well. And I was so glad to have you on. I'm glad you reached out to me because, again, I've been watching all you, 5 or 6 videos you have out now, and you're getting very involved with things you're doing. Hello and good morning and welcome, Miss Cheryl. There's the link. Mr. Paul, hello, good morning and welcome. Jessica, hello, good morning and welcome as well. Myra, hello, good morning and welcome. She's having a premiere tonight on an unboxing. Awesome. Check it out. Every time I see Johnny now, I feel like he has a fake beard. And look, even when I played Santa through the years, it is real. All right. So what got you started again? We're going to go a little bit, and I know you mentioned it a little bit, but go into a little bit more detail of what got you to start going on to eBay, and about how long have you been doing it so far?
I've eBayed on and off, I don't know, probably about 15 years. Before I moved out here to Arizona, I'd go to junkyards because I always mess with old junky cars. So I'd be going to the junkyards and finally got into, I bet this is worth money, this tail light or this piece of trim or whatever. And I'd go out there with my phone and find stuff and pull it off and get a good deal and start flipping that just so I could support my car habit. I was just extra money for that I didn't have to actually go to work and work for. And then I quit doing it for a long time. And like I said, when COVID hit last year, that was it. And both of us were off work. My wife, Anna, got to go back to work and I didn't. And our boss didn't want to pay us out the vacation time or anything. So we were in a bind. So I just started selling. She told me don't sell any of the video games, so they're still all in the back. So instead of doing that, we hit a yard sale, and from there it just kept going. I've showed her more and more on how to do it and how to list. And that last video we put out yesterday, that's her new office. So I can actually look right out there and see it. And, she has questions or whatever, we work together and get things going. But yeah, it was just off and on as just a way for me to fund car projects. And then after last year, that was it. It was a full-time thing. April 28th of this year is when I quit my job to do this full-time. So
yes, you've heard it here first. His wife is now, Miss Anna, is going to be joining into the new eBay lifestyle and online selling. Now, is she planning on going to anything other than eBay?
For right now, I think we're just doing the eBay and the Bonanza, which is easy because Bonanza just every time I list, it pops it over onto there, so I don't really have to do anything. We are working towards opening a little bakery / antique shop here in town. There's not much out here. It's in a really good spot. After the show, when everything opens here, we're going to go and keep trying to find out more information on the paperwork of what we need to be able to get that going. But we've already got approved for the building through the landlord. So
awesome. Nady Pie, thank you so much. And again, Nady Pie, when I did this yesterday, the first thing Robert tells me is now he's going to start calling me Ginger Snap because of this. But thank you so much, Nady Pie. It's so good to see you. And I understand a lot of people at work and are in their meetings and things like that. But thank you so much for taking the time to be with us in the morning. I understand a lot of people are working. Cheryl, like I said in the chat, sure, we can go with that. Good morning, Jimmy. How are you doing? Good to see you. Looking fly. Rachel says, okay, I clearly missed the beautiful new beard color. Looking fantastic. I actually revealed that last night on Bingo, Rachel. Thank you so much. So, you know about how long it's going to be before y'all might be able to get into the new building, and what is it y'all going to actually be doing in the new building?
So what we're shooting for with the new building is part of it's going to be the bakery. So we're going to try to get all the bread done off-site and then bring it in to sell it. And it's my wife's recipe. We've been selling it off and on a little bit around town. Before we bought the house, the way that everything works with buying a house, you have to document like every dollar from your job. So they didn't want me to use eBay then for income or anything. It was just our work. So we were baking bread to be able to survive on the side and put all the money towards the house. And I mean, on a weekend, she was doing like $400 or $500 in banana bread.
Wow.
So it worked out. We've done it a little bit here and it's been good. So we found the spot. It's been empty for a couple of years, like prime spot here in town. So we're working towards it. We're gonna do that on one side, and then the rest will be an antique store. Or I'm gonna build booths, probably out of pallets, paint them up real nice because he doesn't want anything hung on the walls, and that way everybody can rent their space and have their stuff. And then I'll still be able, between the two of us, we'll be there. We'll do eBay down one side, and then we can have stuff out for sale too.
That's
to help offset the cost.
And so now that you mentioned the thing about the pallets, that'll bring me to my next question. In case if someone's have not seen any of your videos, talk a little bit about one of the first ones you did where the way you created the space for you to have in your garage for your workspace for your eBay.
All right. So our warehouse that we put together, the goal was build a storage space for all the tubs because it's so dusty here. We have to use tubs. We can't get away with the cardboard boxes or all the IKEA bags on the shelf. So we have to use covered tubs. But it was how cheap can we build something that will hold like 26 tubs and still have a spot for shipping boxes, paper, everything. And we ended up, I did get the screws at half off through Ace in town because they were discontinued, like square bit and just odd stuff nobody uses here.
Right.
We built that whole thing for under $23, but it was free pallets that we found from OfferUp, Craigslist, I think Facebook Marketplace. And we just went around town with all the construction going on. Everybody has pallets. So we just went and picked a bunch up, and me and the kids and the wife put it together. It took us 2 days of grinding on it, but we got it put together. I'm a big dude and it holds my weight. So I climbed on top just to check. I don't need items falling.
I was like, oh my God, please hold them up. Please hold you up. And again, I know this was already done video because you already did another video after that. But the point was, yeah. It's like, oh my God, I hope he does not go through. Good morning, Miss Carol. Hope y'all on the road to your trip. They taking a nice little island vacation this weekend. Well, this week. And her birthday's Saturday, so don't forget. If y'all see her throughout the day, the week in the chats. So yeah, definitely. If you have any questions for Gary, go ahead and put it in the chat. Also, you will start seeing more of his wife, Anna. She will be part of the business as well. And are you going to be able to, they're on the ferry now. Cool. Hello, Larry. Welcome. So are y'all going to be able to film when y'all getting the new place set up? Or y'all going to go ahead and get a video on that and how y'all setting that up?
We could. I honestly hadn't even thought that far ahead. I've got another video that I'm working on for a friend. It was when they opened their video game store up in Tempe, up in Arizona, Tempe and in Gilbert. I helped them get everything set up with inventory. I helped them put the walls up, the whole works. And we got to go up there like a week ago, and I did a pop-in on them. It's been like a year. And so I was like, hey, let's do a walkthrough. Well, let me get this on video, and it gives me more experience with playing with all the video editing software and everything. I was like, I'll make you guys a video, and we'll catch up a little bit. So I'm working on that. That's the big video right now that I'm trying to get edited down, probably a 2-part thing, and get that done. And then after that, yeah, we'll probably get another GoPro, and even on the top of the desk, I've got a spot where and part of the video you can see where we're time lapse putting the tongue groove up. So I still have that screw hole up there at the top to mount the camera to, and be able to do shipping videos there and stuff instead of in the garage where it's like 115.
Right. So how long have you been able to do all that and still be able to go back in the house? I mean, what's your time frame of getting it in the house? Or you plan on working throughout outside the garage?
The garage part's just for the shipping, and that's where we keep it stored because it is cooler in there than our metal sheds that we have outside. Mm-hmm. So basically, like the books and stuff go out to the metal shed. Everything electronic or that can go bad comes inside, and then depending on the temperature, we put some of that in the garage. So like all the clothing goes in the tubs in the garage, electronics in the house.
That's awesome.
Just to fight that heat.
Right. And if you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the chat. We'll go ahead and get some questions here and there from you. You're more than welcome to put them in the chat. Hello, Miss Marion. What town are you in Arizona?
We're in Arizona City, which is basically like a retirement town. It's unincorporated. I think there's about 10,000 people here. And when all the snowbirds leave for the summer, there's about 4,000 people. So it's super quiet.
Awesome. Let's see. I see some other people coming in, and I just saw a super chat come in. Let's see. Edwards, hello. I just saw back row bit of Chuck come in. Edwards, hello, good morning, and welcome. The beard looks great. Thank you, Chuck. Let's see here. This chat is flying. Cheryl, everybody talking to each other. They're following each other. They got stalkers in the chat. Lord Jesus, wow. Thank you, Jennifer. Yes. By the way, we're trying to get you to 100, and that's one of the things we want to talk about today, too. Yeah. Hello, Mike from January House. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And Glams, thank you so much. This is not necessary, but greatly appreciated, and I really love it when y'all do this. So this is for you, Glams.
The dollars, let me have it, please. I got the dollars. Let them have it. You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let them have it with no problem. Let them have it.
Thank you so much, Glams. Let's see. My phone's going off. I'm getting the eBay sale and everything. I'm loving it. Let's see here. If you have any questions for Gary, go ahead and put it in the chat. Is it Gary or Greg?
Gary.
Gary. Okay, I keep saying it right then. Good. Thank God. Everybody talk to each other. Good morning, Turtle Trader. How are you doing? Good to see you. Your younger brother hosts the show Day of Work. Yes, by the way, if you want to put it that way, yes, let's go with that. I'm having fun. Good morning, Marcy. How are you doing? Good to see you. Yes, I went from gray to red. So, yep, that's the new look. Let's see. Everybody saying hello to each other. Everybody saying hello. Oh, my God, Johnny, the new stalker in town. Yeah. Let's go with that. What the hell? I'm good at that. Let's see here. Larry, hello, good morning, and welcome. Jens are Picker saying hello to everyone. Cajun Love, you are so lucky for me. I just sold a pair of Nikes. Awesome. I just sold some too, but I'm going to wait till after the show to see what it is. I always sold something this morning too. Last night we were helping Lady Luck Junk Danica. Hello, good morning, and welcome. Gary's our guest. He's also the featured channel for the week. So if you haven't checked out the actual community page of this channel, every Friday morning I do a new featured channel. And it just so happens not only is he the guest today, but he is the featured channel for the week. I missed the white beard, Santa beard. Well, it was time for me to have a little change in my life. I've been white bearded since I was 25, salt and pepper. Then it went to about 30. I was completely white. So, yeah. Thinking of starting a new musical cover channel. You do you, boo. Like I tell everybody else, need to put on those cool hats you have. Yeah, I will. They're all upstairs. I got to bring them back down. I was just tired of seeing them in my office. Johnny brought the game up and the beard challenge. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Ferry is rocking and we are in the car squeezed. I don't miss that in New Orleans. The boat was always rocking when you were on the ferry. It's like, oh my God. Let's see here. So for your channel, what is your goal? And I know we're trying to get you to 100 right now. That's why not only you're the feature channel, but you're just starting out. Talk a little bit about your videos and what got you started in doing YouTube.
Last year when we started doing the eBay, when I was part-time in it, it's just something that I wanted to do from watching everybody else be able to go out and find it, because that's how we grew from just doing video games and some little stuff to lots of different, avenues of things to go buy to resell, was by watching everybody else. So I wanted to be able to help with that, as far as, let's say, car parts and those kind of things. A few weeks ago, we went and picked up a couple hatchback covers off of some Mustangs that were free. The guy was going to throw them away, so we brought them home. We got them cut apart. Part of that's in one of the videos of getting it cleaned up and trimmed and everything. Yeah, I saw you got to do the video of packing it. But to be able to open up for other people and stuff like that, it doesn't just have to be yard sale stuff. It could be bigger free stuff that you're parting out. So to be able to help people with that, and then whatever we're looking for is not going to be the same thing you're looking for, probably. So that way, someone else is watching, go, I've seen these things out in the wild before and walked right past them. Now, next time they'll know, hey, I got to look at this stuff too. So just to try to help, I guess, educate everybody else in what we look for, so they can be able to go out and make more money.
Well, I have a question now for the next thing, because I did see the video where you were doing something with glass. So was that a piece of part that you had sold and was shipping, or what was the deal about that? I was getting it
prepped, trying to take all the window adhesive off of it. That was one of those Mustang rear windows that we got. So when we got them, I took them apart. I sold the spoiler, the trunk locks, the whole works. That went in a couple days. And then the glass, it was probably a month before I even tried to clean them up. That's why in the video it looked all dirty. I just set them on the cardboard and left it and let it cool off outside before I tried to wash them, because they just shatter otherwise.
Yeah, that was a pretty good video you did on that. So I have a question about the car parts, because are you on managed payments with eBay?
Yeah.
Because I thought, from what I understood, and again, I could be wrong, when they went to managed payment, you were not allowed to be able to sell car parts and coins with managed payment. And I think they started changing that. So did they, and when?
I don't know, because we didn't start doing the car part thing and actually until those parts. So when that video came out, maybe a week before that, we had gotten our first sales on the car parts. Before we moved out here, I ended up scrapping most of the stuff or selling it on OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, before we moved, because it was like an hour move. And our first, my wife was like, "Oh no, it's a lot of stuff, but it's gonna fit in the truck." We got the 26-foot truck, and it was all video games and eBay inventory, and then her car had some clothes in it. That was the first load, and then I still worked up there across the freeway from our old house. It was 37 truckloads after that to haul out of that place. So, yeah.
So to this day, do you still primarily only do car parts, or have you branched out to other categories?
A lot of video games, because I have a lot, and I've been lucky enough out here to find a lot. Since where we're at, there's not a lot of people. So a lot of the older people that have kids like my age, that stuff is just sitting in the attic or whatever. And so far, I've been lucky enough that if I go by and ask, usually it's, "Oh yeah, we've got that stuff. We didn't think anybody would want it." So I've been able to pick up a lot of that. A lot of people moving into town, they get here and then they just want to clean out all the extra stuff. A lot of estate sales.
Now, my next question is, for when you do go sourcing, where do you typically go sourcing, and what is the first category you tend to go to when going sourcing?
When we moved out here, we had planned that we would go like Saturdays only and either drive back up to the valley because we're dead center between Tucson and Phoenix.
Okay.
So that was kind of strategic on moving here so we could have both places to go check out, and the drive didn't really bother us. But since we've been here, there's usually 5 or 6 sales every weekend, and that's been enough sourcing for us because we already have a lot. Usually I go to the garage and start looking for old hats, and for some reason down here that's where they keep all the old hats are in the garage on top of shelves or whatever. But we'll hit the estate sales and I go look for old hats, some old tools, electronics. My wife, she likes to collect porcelain flowers, so that's her thing. It's straight to like the china cabinets and stuff, looking for the flowers.
Right. So now that she's going to be going full time, are y'all going to be able to possibly go more sourcing in the daytime during the week, or y'all typically going to keep it on Saturdays?
She used to work at night, so afternoon, night, so it didn't really bother us. It gets so hot here that summertime people are starting to close up at like 9:30 in the morning.
Oh, wow.
Because it's already like 105, 110 out. Wintertime is our first winter here, so that's going to be a little bit different.
Right.
I know you where you're at, you probably don't want to hear it, but it'll probably be like 80, 75 for the high in December. So yard sales go longer.
I remember that temperature in Louisiana. To be honest with you, I don't miss it. I actually enjoyed the last couple of days. We've been waking up to like 46 degrees. The highs of 71.
Yeah. Love
it. Now, I'm not going to say, the only thing I do miss about being back from home is my family. The weather, not so much. Yeah. Rampage, I am going to be on the lookout for those flowers for your wife.
Awesome. Cool. Thank you.
Cool. Las Vegas, Sonny says that's some nice weather, but I don't like the cold. Yeah, you get adapted to it. Like I said, now that I'm up here, I've been here 2 years. I'm enjoying the weather. I'm enjoying the 4 seasons. Granted, I got to deal with snow, but I'm used to it already, so I love it. So my next question for you is, what is the best item that you found while sourcing that you flipped and for the best profit?
That was actual sourcing and not free. Before I moved out here, I stopped at a random yard sale, and it was an older lady, and she had not a whole lot at the sale, mostly, clothes and that kind of, a little bit of houseware. But behind where she was doing everything was this old rotted out wooden trailer with some old stereos on it. And I mean, they were in bad shape. I came from Arkansas, so they were all rotted away. But there was one nice looking radio. It was like an orange sherbet color. And I asked her, is this stuff for sale? And she said, oh, I'm just throwing it away. And I said, well, I'll give you, I didn't know what it was worth. It just looked neat. I said, I'll give you $5 if we can plug it in and it works. And if it doesn't, whatever you want to do. So we plugged it in and the dial wouldn't change. The string was broke inside. So she goes, you know what? $3, you can have it. And I took it home, and it was, if I remember right, it was a 1943 Feta radio. It was orange sherbet. It was the most common color you could get. And I threw it on eBay, and it sold for $600 the same day.
Wow. Chuck says, Snow tells the tourists it's time to go home.
Then they all move back here.
Well, I saw where, I think it's Cheryl that made a comment. She said her son moved to Arizona. Can't wait to visit. Now, what is the worst thing you ever picked up thinking you're going to make money on it, and it was a flop? It didn't have any value for it.
I still have it. It's still sitting in the garage. So we went out looking, and I found this train set. I don't even remember what brand it was, but it was new in the box, still in the plastic. And I hadn't found anything all day. It was one of those, you don't find anything all day. And you're like, okay, I found something. You get super excited. So I go back to the truck and I go ahead and look it up because I'm debating on it because it was like $60. The one I looked up had one extra train car in the box, and I didn't pay that much attention. I just looked up the name and the model, and I was like, okay, yeah, we can like double, almost triple our money on this thing. So I hand the lady the $60 over, and we're driving off, and my wife goes, "You know, that's not the right one, right?" I was like, "What do you mean?" She goes, "Well, I thought you'd pick up on it, but you already gave her the money. It's too late." And I got home, and it was worth like $40.
Ouch.
So it's just sitting in the garage still.
It's like, why you wouldn't have tell me that while we were on the property, right?
Right.
Miss Carol, by the way, Sonny is always welcome to come back on if he wants to come back on, but he was already a guest when he came back. You might have missed that show. He was a great morning show guest already, but he's more than welcome to come on if he wants, anytime. But yeah, he came back on the show already once. But again, I don't count it. Y'all more than welcome to come on. Anyone. Speaking of that, if you do want to come on the morning show again, no matter if you were a guest or not before, you are more than welcome to reach out to me. I do have the link tree with all my social media. You're more than welcome to reach out to me. I'll be glad to put you on the channel to give you a promotion to your channel the morning of a guest show. You're more than welcome to reach out to me. Remember, first come, first serve. So, yeah. Take the difference of snow. I'll still talking about Idaho. Bargain Hunter. Hello, good morning, and welcome. New sub, Gary. Want to learn car parts? There you go. Susanna. Hello, good morning, and welcome. Perfecting Pearls. By the way, I saw Nady Pie Trinkets and Doodads. Thank y'all so much for helping him get to the 300 subs. Jimmy, Erica Growing. Let me see where you're at now on Rampage. You're at 59 when we first started. 64. Come on, you're getting close to 100. So
nice.
You're the, by the way, Gary is our feature channel for the week and the guest for the day. If you missed it in the community page, he is the feature channel for the week. Go check it out and see if you're subscribed. Remember, when you go to someone's link, if it's red, the word subscribe is in red, means you're not subscribed. Change it to gray, and that way you know you're going to be subscribed. And then also make sure you hit the notifications so you don't miss out on a video. So tell us something that you, when sourcing, when you, I'm having a brain freeze already. I'm trying to get this question out. But when you go sourcing, where is the furthest away do you like going sourcing? And then kind of like, what was the most you ever picked up in one haul trip?
All right. So, I mean, there's been times where we've made like a 2-week vacation road trip and then came back with a whole truckload of stuff when we weren't really going sourcing. Mm-hmm. I'm originally from Washington State. My wife had never been there. So we made a road trip up there a couple summers ago, rented a truck, and every stop that we made, we usually found yard sales or whatever. And okay, just one thing. We'll get one thing while we're here in town. And by the time we made it back, we had a tarp and ratchet straps, and the whole back was full of stuff to resell. So probably, yeah, I mean, round trip, probably about 3,500, 4,000 miles.
Wow.
Yeah, as we like to go on trips. The most, though, that we ever picked up, a lot of it's still in the garage I got to get through. She checks, we have the Freebie app on our phone. Mm-hmm. So she was checking that. It was free yard sale. I guess it was an estate. The people came from Utah to clean it out because they'd already sold the house, and everything was free. They just wanted it cleaned out as a hoarder house. So we did a little bit of picking outside, and I ended up, I wanted to try something new. So I found this box of old magazines and just picked it up. And, well, I'll try listing these. I'm not going to look this stuff up here. We'll just go, because there was so much. It was overwhelming just outside. I got home, and in the bottom of it, there was a book, and I don't remember the title of it. But we sold that thing for like $280. This book in the bottom of the box that I had no idea was even in there. It went to Vegas, so I'm sure somebody over there was happy. It had to do with, I read a little bit of it, but like mind control and getting what you want with your mind. Mm-hmm. So hopefully it worked for them. After that, I dropped my number off. They said when we get cleaned out in the house, there's a library of books. And it was a couple weeks went by, and I got a phone call. Hey, you can have all this stuff if you want. And I ended up paying up for it anyway. I didn't want to do that to them, especially after that book that I found. But I've got a 14 Silverado. The whole bed was full. The back seat was full, and the passenger seat was completely topped off with old, like, religious books and military books all the way back into the 1800s.
Awesome.
So, we tried to do a count like by weight. averaged the books, a few boxes of them, and it should be around 2,000 books that I brought home.
Wow. Let's see. Carol says, hello, Wendy. Good morning, everyone. Wow, Johnny looks, look at you. Hello and welcome, Lisa. How are you doing? Good to see you. By the way, people are willing to collab with me. There's her link. Just sub. Yeah, don't forget to make sure you sub to everyone and help out. Make sure you go back and watch a video, make a comment. But most of all, if you go to someone's link that's in the chat, including our guest today, that's Gary, the Rampage reseller, his link is at the top in the blue box, as well as he is the feature channel for this week. We're trying to get him to 100 subs. Right now, the update for his sub count is, let's see here, 67. So if you go to the link, check and see if it's not red. Because if it's red, you're not subscribed. Change it to gray. And then make sure you hit the notifications. We'll go back and watch some of the videos. Make a comment. Let them know where you came from as far as how you met them. And that's the best way to do some of. That's how I do it. I don't know if you want to do that, but I think it helps not only the channels, but it also lets that person know where you found them, where you found their channel at. Girls 18, they're talking to each other. New sub. There we go. So because we have a lot of new people in the chat, I want you to go ahead and get introduce yourself. We all know you're a Rampage reseller. But talk a little bit more about your channel. Spread the news about what's going on with your new great news. I don't want to say it until you tell it, because that's something you didn't hear earlier, because I'd rather them hear this from you of the good news that's happening starting today that I know of. So go ahead and share that, and about your last video you did about that particular news.
All right. So my name's Gary, and our last video, it said two big announcements. One of them was that we were going to be on here today, and the other one is that my wife quit her job to go full-time. She's never done any of this before. She's helped a little bit, with taking things to the post office and a little bit of listing. But last week, she just had enough, and she jumped in all the way. So the last video that we put out, I built her an office here in our living room. It was really odd shaped, so we had a nice spot for an office. So I put her an office together so that we can list together and hopefully get this growing. And we're also in town. We're looking at renting a space to put in a small, antique mall. And she bakes banana bread, and it's gotten really good reviews around town. I sent some out to Philly Flipper. He gave it a 10 out of 10. So that really amped her up. So we're trying to get the space so we can have a banana bread section. And then on the other side, it'll be all antiques for sale from us and other people, and give us somewhere to list things not at home. And when we hit that 100 subscriber mark, I'm going to be sending Kajun out a big gift box for the bingo, for the giveaways for the bingo.
Well, thank you so much, Carol. You're on the ferry. Okay, they're talking to each other. I just put the link in the chat again. He is 30 away from 100, y'all. So let's all check and see. Make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you comment, and also make sure you, if the word subscribe is red, change it to gray so you know that. Banana bread, yes. That's
right, Glamma. She knows what we're talking about. Yeah. She was there.
You had me at banana bread. Hello, Lee. How are you doing? Good to see you. So my next question is, with her coming into this full time, does she have this thing where is she doing sourcing separately, or are y'all going to be doing this together in one account, or how that's going to be working out for y'all?
We always go out together. Before, when I was working and she was working, I would work mornings, she would work nights. So while I was at work, I would get random texts. Hey, go pick this up, go pick that up. So she was already setting things up, pre-gaming them for me to get off work and go pick things up. And now it doesn't have to be that way anymore. Her stress level is completely gone. She was really worried, it's that whole leaving that job and that stability, that security that was there to do this. And I mean, there's times we'll sell whatever, a expensive game, or the other day it was an old shirt that was brand new in the package, and I was like, there you go, that's what you would have made at work. You're done. Now everything is something to smile about, and we're ahead now. So she's enjoying it. She is. Yesterday We went and picked up a bunch of VHS that were free. There was a lot of sealed stuff in there. So we haven't had anything graded yet. I think I might send some in to get graded to sell. But we've sold, I don't know, a few out of there, probably about 70, 80 bucks worth so far. And that's what she was doing while I was trying to finish up some construction stuff and clean the house back out.
Now, don't forget, like yesterday, Anthony does that where they do grading.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Let's see here. Everybody's talking to each other. Buffing, trading. Drop your links. Again, don't forget. Let's see where you're at now, because I saw somebody said it was 74. Yeah, you're at 74 subs now. You're getting close. Good morning, Nikki Love Snack. How are you doing? Good morning, hello, and welcome. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope the kids are doing well. The son's doing well as all of y'all are doing well. Carol, they're talking about Block Island where Miss Carol's going this week. She's getting away. This Saturday is her birthday. So does she tend to stay just with the video games, or does she venture out into other things as well, like you do?
She's getting a better eye for it. Like when we go out, she'll grab a bunch of stuff. We go separate ways at the sale. Mm-hmm. That way she can look for what she's looking for. I'm looking for all the dirty, dingy stuff. And then if there's anything in the house she finds, she'll just carry it out and go, okay, here's what I found. We'll go through it and see what's a good deal and what's not. And then we go from there. It's kind of that divide and conquer thing to be able to cover more area faster. Because even though there's not a lot of people where we live, the sales are usually packed because there's only a few here, and it's nobody around here wants to drive the hour either way to go hit the big cities.
Yes, Nikki, I am well. Keeping busy. I've been listing. That's one thing also I want to mention to all of you who have a eBay store. I think it's like a week this Wednesday, I think, coming up. Thursday, from this Thursday, you have a week and 2 days left. So if you have not used your eBay store coupon, remember, if you don't use it, you will lose it. So you have until the 30th of this month to use it. Because remember, October 1st is right here around the corner. And when you come to October 1st, you get a whole new coupon. So if you haven't checked it, make sure you have, or if you haven't used it before next Thursday. Too bad patients lead, so they're talking to each other. There's the show links. Everybody's saying hello. She's 23. Also, I want to go back to, where was it? Larry says he's 15 away from hitting 200 subscribers. There's his latest video. Go check it out. I just went and added it to my watch list, so I don't forget to go ahead and watch it. So when you just started, what is your future goals for between you and Anna, your wife, in the future as far as your eBay store and your YouTube channel?
Just sell more, I guess. That's what we're all after is getting more sales and making more money. As far as the YouTube, like I said, I want to do more car videos. As far as, hey, when you're out, look for these certain parts or whatever. I'd like to do that. I just haven't. There's no junkyards around here to do that with. A few weeks ago, I almost, if I would have had more room and we had inventory down by half, there was a totaled Toyota RAV4 here in town. Some guy drove it through a brick wall, but everything inside and behind was good. And I started figuring it up, and it was like $500 they wanted with the title, everything. I could have pulled it like the 3 blocks home, but I didn't have the space. But just parting out, like the taillights are $75 a piece is the going rate. You get $100 a wheel. I mean, it would have paid for itself really fast.
Oh, wow.
But I just didn't have the space to do it, because up until this point in the little bit of eBay through the years, I've always turned wrenches and worked on cars or heavy equipment or whatever. I got tired of it. I got tired of working for other people and work for rental companies. And hey, we need this now. It just came off the truck. We got to get it turned and get it back out for another rental. And I was putting in, around 80 hours a week.
Yeah. I
was working 7 days a week, and I had enough. My hands weren't working. I'm still too young for my hands to be failing me. Yeah. So I just had enough.
Exactly. So what is the best thing you have liked as far as when you started doing this reselling? What is the best thing you like about it now, as far as without having to work for someone else?
Man, I guess that we can, if we want to go somewhere, especially now that we're both off, it's if we need to go somewhere, let's go. We don't have to plan around work or set vacation time or any of that. Just that whole freedom of being able to just go. If we need to go somewhere, just load up. Let's go.
Right. Now, for those who may not have seen any of your videos, I want to bring this up again because you and I were talking about it before the show as well. I want to say it was like your first or second video where you took all these pallets and you made this whole thing in your office. Talk a little bit about it because, again, we do have more people that came in, but I want to touch on this because so many people may be thinking, what can I do for a space that I have to create it into a business section for me to use and work? Talk a little bit about that and how you did that, and that you actually did a video on.
All right. So when we moved out here, the whole thing was I'm going to buy metal racks. It's going to be all, nice, like warehouse style. And we got out here and there's nothing. And there's a lot of construction going on. So there's pallets everywhere. So instead of going the route of dumping a bunch of money on shelving somewhere to put my stuff, we just, let's try to do this as cheap as we can, just to show other people like there's other options rather than spending a couple grand on nice, industrial shelving units or whatever. You don't have to. You can go out and get the free pallets off OfferUp, Craigslist, whatever. And we ended up building a spot that holds 26 18-gallon tubs off to one side. Because of all the construction and people moving here, I've been trying to keep up on picking up the different size boxes because we do ship a lot of like 13-inch TVs and stuff. So I'll grab the boxes for that. So we went out, we did that. We got the pallet section built. And then on the other side, we have two wardrobe boxes. One is just packing paper, and the other one is different kinds of bubble wrap, little pieces of styrofoam, foam wrapping. And then on top, we've got a spot for like priority boxes of different sizes. Usually the ones I don't use as much go there. But it was how cheap can we build this? And we ended up building that whole thing for $23, like just under $23 because of the free pallets. But just to help other people, like if you got a little bit of garage space or you've got a shed, because one of my sheds, I did the same thing inside, that you can pick up the free lumber, sitting down the street. If there's a job site going on and they're about done, all that plywood and stuff that they've got out front, they're probably going to throw away. So like the legs on the one you commented on how we did the small sections of legs to build it this time, it was free wood. It was smaller pieces, and I just went ahead and used what we had. And I did. I'm a heavy guy. I think I'm probably sitting around 300 pounds. I climbed up on there. I figured if it'll hold me, it's going to hold some video games and T-shirts and stuff.
Exactly. And that's one of the things about it too. I love how you did the video where even though you did the time warp on it, to give people ideas, because again, some people may be thinking about, in this case with you, it's more of not only thinking outside the box, but as much as free as you can get on that.
Right.
Setting that up today. And again, I like the creativity because you just did a video last night where you did the new office space for your wife in the room in your living area. So that was pretty cool too.
And that was kind of opposite. I don't know what happened with the GoPro because we actually went out specifically and picked up more pallets. And there was a clip of me walking, like sneaking in the house with the pallets and setting them on the wall, and her saying something like, what are you doing? What are you doing with those in the house? And then I kind of turn around and give her this funny face. And when I went to make the video, it was gone. So I don't know what happened there, but we wanted to try to get people on, is he really going to put pallets in the house too? And then we went ahead and built it with 2x4s instead.
Susanna says, Gary, send me an email for upcoming shows for the week so I can promote them on my community news YouTube guide Monday mornings. There's her email that we
awesome.
Can she does it every Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern.
Awesome. Will do. Thank you.
She does it every Monday morning, and you have to send her the link. So if you want to share a video that you got coming out, or you already have it ready to go and you have a date set for it to be released,
Okay.
Send it to her, and she will talk about it on Monday morning.
Awesome. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Sub to, let's see here. Is Jennifer still here? Can we get, is that, let me see, that might be it right there. I just saw Kansas come in, and I wanted to say thank you for being here. I am not sub to you, so guess what? You got a new sub. Cool. Let's see, everybody's saying hello. New England, Thrifters, Johnny, Kansas needs a wrench. I know, Perfecting Pearls. Abstract Possibilities, hello, good morning, and welcome. And again, I want to say, I saw where to go. Thank you, Kajun. I saw the comment where they were referred by somebody, and I can't find it. Oh, Lucid sent you. Awesome. Referred you. I like that. Now, let me get to your name here. I like it when, well, that's on the wrong person. That's why. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get ready to open the chat to anyone who would like to come on, promote your channel. You're more than welcome to come on. Remember, when you do come on, it will need to be keeping it positive. You're more than welcome to come on and talk about anything you have going on your channel. Free is an awesome. Yes, free is always free, and that's the best way to be.
Yep.
When you get stuff that you can reuse, resell, recycle, whatever the case may be, that is awesome. There's Susanna's link. So what I'm going to do is, before I open the chat to those on the panel that are in the chat itself and you want to come on, I want you to go again, Gary, and talk about your channel, what you have going on, your news about you and your wife, and what to expect on your channel so we can get people to come and subscribe to you. Because as of right now, you're getting closer to 100 and you're at 76.
Nice.
So let's get to pushing that. Hopefully, if you come in and you're not subscribed, his link is at the top in the blue box. I want to make sure you get that now, because once we go to get him to introduce himself, to let you know why he wants you to go and subscribe to his channel, and a little bit about himself, I will switch that out, but then I'll start posting his link of his information in the chat as well. So if you haven't caught his link yet, it is in the top blue box as of now. So go ahead and check that out. Kansas, I was number 200. So that means I must have been 201. Nope. It says 200. So I'm not sure where I was at, but yep. All right. So go ahead and tell everybody about your channel and everything, and why we want you to go subscribe to you. And I have to say, I've been enjoying your videos. So hopefully everybody else can go back and check it out and do the same.
All right. So far, we've got a lot of videos on building the storage and the new office and everything, because, I mean, we moved into the house and we're almost starting fresh on this whole thing, since it's a new space for us. But upcoming, I know for sure we'll have shipping videos. Most of the sales we hit out here are inside estate sales, but if there's anything outside, we try to get some content. I just haven't had enough to make a decent video yet. Seems that when I go there, I find nothing, and then when I don't have the cameras, when I find the good stuff. But we're working on that. That just seems to be the way that things have played out for us. My wife also quit her job last week to go full time with me, so that was a huge step for her. So she'll be in the videos. She's actually taking the kids to school right now, so otherwise she would be here. I even bribed her with a coffee this morning to get her to come in, but you know, got up at like 4:30 to go get her a coffee in town and bring it back. But yeah, come check it out. You know, we'll keep having more content, probably some more build stuff, you know, to help other people out that, you know, like Johnny said, if you're stressing over, I mean, where am I going to put all these tubs or whatever, even for like a storage unit, you could get some free tubs or free pallets and go in and get them all put together. If anyone's got any questions, I'll pop my email down or my link tree, and you guys can ask me through Instagram or whatever. And I'll help you guys with that, with building the storage or whatever. It's pretty simple. Go back and watch the last couple of videos where we were building them in the garage. That was like a 2-day thing, but I was also had a bunch of other stuff going on at the same time. We're trying to get
a mystery helper with you too.
Yeah, he was all good, and we tried to get that last bit where he comes around and says bye or whatever, and when we got a good take, and then at the last second he was hiding back. I don't think he heard me. Like, he knew what I was going to say for him to come out. I don't think he heard, so I had to go find him.
It was pretty funny. So let me ask you this. I'm going to put the link in the chat.
Yeah.
Do you plan on doing more videos? I've seen somebody was also saying they will reach out to you and start watching your channel because of car parts. Do you plan on doing more of those type of videos as well?
Once we get a little caught up on inventory, because Christmas is coming, so I have like separate tubs of holiday stuff, as most people probably do. I got to get all that taken care of, and once I get most of that done, now that there's 2 of us to do it, then I'm going to try to do some probably sourcing videos out in the junkyards where we just walk around and like back in the day, I parted out an old Volvo that it went to the body shop, and the people didn't want to pay to get it fixed, and the body shop ended up with it, and they scrapped it. So we went out and I pulled the taillights, the headlights, anything, glass or plastic. That's Volvo stuff's expensive, and I ended up parting the car out. And since it was at an actual scrap yard, not a junkyard, everything was sold by the pound.
Oh wow!
So I was picking the headlights and taillights up for like $2.50 a piece. That's when I lived in Arkansas. There was times when I'd go out and find, they had a spot where they'd pile antiques for me, and I'd go through and pick through and buy them by the pound, like aluminum hard hats at 5 cents a pound. And then I would go and flip them, clean them up, and resell them. So hopefully we can get to that point where I'll be able to, or we'll be able to go out and find some older junkyards around here and go out and pull parts, or newer ones too, and go out and, hey, look for this or look for that. Stay away from the airbags because you can't really ship them. Yeah. But plastic trim, molding, switches, if you have a way to test them, and then show people how to test that stuff out and get it back out, for somebody else to use.
That'd be some good videos if you were able to get those done. Also, by the way, I did post his links, as well as if you're interested, and I would love to get Kansas Picker on the morning show too. So there's my link tree. Reach out to me on any of my social media pages. It is first come, first serve. So if you reach out to me, let me know what days or dates would you like. I'm starting to go into October already. So, and next week, I need a guest for next week. So if you want to come on, no matter if you've been a guest or not, if you have anything special you want to do about promoting your channel, please reach out to me. I'll be glad to do that. And I'll give you first, like I said, first in, you'll get your first choice when I get in messages. So now I'm going to add Lori back to the channel here. Good morning, hello, and welcome. How are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm blessed. How are you doing today, though? How's the weather in your area?
Well, I turned on, the morning show, and some other guy was on there. But, I'm like, who the hell's that?
The funny part about it, too, last night on Bingo, I knew for a fact if those who didn't come into Bingo will be here this morning, because I'm sure the news was going to travel fast.
Nobody told me. I never know anything. I went and clicked on Johnny's morning show, and I'm like, what?
Yep. Larry says, Gary, where in Arkansas are you at? Good morning, TJ.
I used to live out there. So I grew up in Washington State, out on the eastern side, out in basically the desert, the farmland, and then moved to Missouri for 11 months in West Plains, and then moved to northeastern Arkansas for 8 years. And I had enough of the weather there, the tornadoes and ice storms and floods and everything else. And it's time for a change. And I came out here to Arizona.
There is his link tree. If you need to catch up with him any other way, there's his link. Kajun Live, are you going to go? Or are you still doing the open Fridays? I'm thinking about it. As long as I don't have anybody that wants to have a Friday, scheduled wise, I plan on doing that. Yes. Let's see here. Let me get caught up in the chat again because it's going all over the place. Catch up with you driving off the ferry. Have a good time and be careful out there, Miss Carol. Hello, the Nashville Flipper. How are you doing? Good to see you. I'm in the right place. Who's that man? Here's Johnny. It is me. It is the real me. It is real. Just a different color now. Also, I want to mention and remind everybody, we are at, I say we because he's our guest, Mr. Gary, and he is also the feature channel for the week. He is at 79. That means 21 away from 400, from 200, from 100. I'm trying to push you further than that. From 100, we're trying to get him to 100. And yes, that's our guest for the day. Let's see if we can get him on the chat. I will drop his link already. Again, it is also the feature channel for the week, so you'll catch that in the bottom in this community page as well. But I'll drop it again while Lord tell us what's going on your channel for the week.
Okay, well, today, of course, is one of our days where we do 2 sales. So we have a book sale at noon Central Time, 1 p.m. Eastern. And that's on my channel because we're on my channel this whole week. And then tonight, we will have Marion with us for Tuesday night, ladies' night. Wednesday, of course, we're off. Thursday, we do 7 p.m. Eastern Time for our regular auction. Dee's Collections will be with Melanie and I. And then on Friday is our other day where we do 2 shows. So we have the book sale at noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. And then that night, it will be back with Marion on my channel at 7 p.m. Eastern. Next week, then we go back to Melanie's channel for everything.
And then what's the only day that y'all have where you have guests that they can reach out to you? And where they can reach out to you?
Thursday, we're doing guests. Feel free to email me, and we will schedule you.
Awesome. All right, Miss Nicety, hello, welcome. Popping in to say hello. Been watching all morning, but working and just had a moment to say. Well, thank you so much, Missy. There's the link. Miss Marion just dropped it in the channel, in the chat. I got another Suburban. Oh, wow. What was that? Let's see. I need to get rid of it, Gary.
We can part that thing out.
When in doubt, part it out. Isn't that Kevin's special saying? I love it. Did you get monetized Nashville Flippers? Every time I see your name on here, I'm always curious. I know you were talking about that on your show. We were watching. You were on. I don't remember whose channel that was. That was watching somebody's live. You were on. Was that Buffalo Picker last weekend? I think so. Last Friday. So yeah, did you ever get monetized yet? Did you get your hours? I think he was just waiting on watch hours. So if you have anything you're looking to get done for your channel, post it in the chat. Let us know. Not yet, 800 hours away. Oh, okay. So you definitely did watch hours. So everybody, if you could, go to Nashville Flippers channel. See if you can get some watch lists by playing a watch list for his video so he can get some watch hours. He's only 800 away from being monetized. Now remember, the hours always fall off. If it's 365 days, add that 666 day drops off. So you got to remember, the more you got to want to keep watching videos so they can get monetized. Because it is in a calendar year of 365 days. Hello, good morning, and welcome, Angie. How are you doing? Good to see you. There's everybody's links coming in. Johnny, look at you. Yep, that's me. You're welcome. So that's what we're here for, to help each other out. Again, it's a community that we try to keep together. See y'all tonight. Awesome. So don't forget to put your links in the chat as well, especially if you have a special event going on and you want to share that and showcase it out. Again, if you want to come on the morning show and come and talk about your channel or anything you have going on, the link is in the blue box. And we're trying to get Mr. Gary to 100 today. So if you're coming in and you have not checked to see if you're subscribed, please do me a favor. And anybody's link in the chat, by the way. If you get to their channel and that word subscribe is in red, that means you're not subscribed. Change it to gray. Right next to those the 3 dots, hit the one that says all notifications so you don't miss out on any videos. One of the things I like to do is when I go to someone's channel for the first time, if I meet in a chat, no matter what chat it's in, I will send them a message on one of their channel videos, and I will keep a comment saying I met you or I've seen you in this chat or whatever. And that's how I communicate with anybody who want to go in their channel for the first time. So that's just something you might want to think about. Let's see. New time, same fun. Midweek auctions live, hosted by Jarhead. Wednesday nights at 6 p.m. Eastern. This week's auction link, so set your reminder. So they're going back again at this Wednesday. There's the link. Check it out. Let's see here. Guess who's back? Back again. TJ's back. That's a good idea. Yeah. And again, I do that because of the fact that if I'm in a video watching somebody's live, they have a guest on that I haven't seen before. I usually, anytime I see somebody in the chat for the first time too, I just find it's more personal when you go to someone's channel, no matter how big or small you are. And when I go to someone's channel, I like to give them a comment. Look, I just saw you, and it was nice to meet you. I was in the chat, and that's where I seen you at, or that's how I met you. So that kind of gives people kind of like where you seen them at, because that kind of gives them an idea. You know, if they're going on people's channels as a guest, that makes them remember. You know, maybe I need to do more guests if somebody asks or somebody's offering. Oh, sorry to hear that, Angie. Tell your friends. That's right. Every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern. So, if you have any questions for Gary, go ahead and put it in the chat. Let's see where your numbers are now. 80. He's 20 away, y'all.
We're getting there. That gift box is already boxed up. Been boxed up a couple weeks.
And Kansas Picker is at 203. Congratulations. Let's see. Paul, how is your new wife?
And if anyone wants to leave any comments on the videos of what else that they want to see, I mean, that would be helpful too, being that we're just getting into the whole YouTube side of things.
Right.
Anything would be good as far as, you know, what we have already or what you guys want to see in the future.
Correct.
I appreciate it.
And for those who haven't caught it yet, here is the link for Gary, Rampage Reseller. There's his link. As our guest today, we are trying to get him to the 100. He's only 20 away, y'all. So what's going on in your neck of the woods? I know you got some auction coming up, don't you?
I do. So with Lemurpalooza going on, I'm not sure if KT is going to do their spot for the train auction or if we're just going to go ahead and do it on my channel this coming week. So we have an auction coming up on my channel. Either way, I'm having an auction next Thursday. So it'll either be the train auction or another auction. But I wanted to come on because KT Treasures last night on their auction, we kind of played a Johnny last night. We were helping people get their goals, and we helped somebody reach a 500 goal, a 100 goal, and a couple other goals throughout the auction. So we were kind of happy about that. It feels good to be Johnny.
It's a rewarding, and like I tell everybody, again, for me, it's almost like paying it forward in a small way. Some people may think it's a big thing, but for me, it's even every little small gesture that you do for somebody does not have to necessarily be monetary, money-wise. Just those little things can go a long way.
Random acts of kindness.
Somebody may be having a bad day, and you happen to help them get to their next milestone. For me, that is the biggest achievement that I do every day.
Yeah, random act of kindness. I say it. I do it every day. I wake up and I haven't missed very many days unless I was literally in a hospital bed. I have not missed one day since October 19th of 2019. I started doing random act of kindness every single day, even if it's something tiny, but I make sure to make it a point in my day. So
Jigsaw Jim, I just did this yesterday, and I showed it and then revealed it last night on Bingo. So you haven't missed it. I just did this yesterday afternoon after my morning show, and I had an appointment at 12:45. And I went to see my barber, and when I'm getting it done, and then last night I revealed it on Bingo last night. So
you look so young, Johnny. Yeah, I just gotta say that. Like I can't wait till Pam
has it. Taking the mirrors to say, make sure it's it's there. It's me.
Pam wasn't in Bingo last night, so I'm like gonna be. I can't wait to see how Pam reacts because she hasn't told you yet. She was busy last night, so.
Okay, Rampage Reseller. I see a lot of video games. What is your favorite game, and what has been the most expensive game you have sold?
All right. We'll do favorite series, but I like the Battletoads series from Nintendo, Sega, Super Nintendo. Really hard games, a lot of fun. I even have a tattoo of it on my leg. I only got 2 tattoos. That was my first one. Expensive that I've sold, not a whole lot. I usually hold on to the game stuff. I sent out a copy of Terminator for Nintendo a couple weeks ago. I think that was around $75. Usually that's about the price point where I stop selling them and I start holding on to them. The most expensive one that I've got here came in a tub of games and electronics from a yard sale. It was $20 for the whole tub. And I didn't even look in it. She just said, here, I've got a bunch of games. I'll take $20. And I was like, cool. And we get home and we're digging through, and there was a Sega Saturn game in there, complete. The Saturn was in the bottom of the tub too. It's called Panzer Dragoon Saga. And that one goes for well over $1,000.
Battletoads, yep. Good morning, Horizon Picks. How are you doing, Roy? Good to see you. Let's see here. And somebody else just came in. Who is it? Who is it? Let's see who this is. Another bearded man. We got another beard. Let's go.
It's going to be hard to beat your beard. Oh, never mind.
Look at this beard.
Oh, no, that ain't Jimmy.
Yeah. My beard was good. My beard was getting jealous.
The only thing with mine though is it's so curly that I can't. When I comb it, it's curly. So therefore, I don't know. I'm trying to get it long, but it just doesn't seem to get longer than this. So I'm happy with it. So good to see you. What's going on in your neck of the woods over there, Mr. Jimmy?
So right now I'm just
about your channel. Come on, I know you just hit your sub count, didn't you?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I think I'm at 127, which is really good. I'm proud of that. Yeah, I'm on PTO this week, so I'm just blitzing my inventory, getting ready for Q4.
Awesome. Hitting more sales?
Yeah. Actually, I put on my Instagram that Saturday I picked up like 2 Furbies that look like gremlins for like $1 a piece.
Wow.
One was like really in bad shape, but it sold for $50, and then the other one sold for $150 with no box, nothing.
Oh wow!
Which I just picked them up because they look different. So yeah, those were surprising sales. So,
that is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just hit 100 last week, didn't you?
What's that?
Didn't you just hit 100 last week? Or about a week or two ago?
Yeah, about 2 weeks.
Yeah, because you just did your 100 giveaway.
Yeah.
I love the Gremlins. Yeah, I love they have a new commercial right now for Mountain Dew with the Gremlins. It's so
cute.
Yeah.
I love Gremlins.
So,
what you got right there? Let's see. Let me get you up there. Hold on. There you go. You blurred out.
There you go.
Atari Gremlins. Wow, I haven't seen that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
got a few Gremlin games laying around.
Let's see. You don't.
I just got my Gremlin, so I'm excited. I just got him recently in a.
Oh wow! Look how cute. Oh yes, indeed. That is cool. Gizmo.
He's so awesome. He's old too. I was looking to see what year he was.
Yeah, right.
He sounds like a dog toy, but I'm not sure what he's supposed to be.
Is there a tag on it that tells you the name of it? The company?
Yeah, it's Hasbro Softies is what it's called. And it's vintage for sure. Oh,
we lost Jimmy.
It's vintage, but it doesn't say the year on. Oh, yeah, it does. 1984. It'll never leave my collection, ever, 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 though, because I love him.
Yeah, exactly. That was actually pretty good, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what is your next video coming out? What do you plan on doing on that video, Gary?
The next one coming out, if I can get this thing put together, is a trip up to my friend's video game store up in Tempe, Arizona. I hadn't seen him in about a year, and just did a pop in to see how they were doing after, COVID and everything, because I know they had to shut down for a while. And I actually helped them put that store together when they first started out. So I just went in, we did a pop in, and they've got an arcade going on, and they've expanded it. And I wanted to bring like half the store home, but I ain't got room for that right now.
Is anyone, Edward wants to know, is anyone selling any Gremlin socks? And Horizon Pick says, Little Miss Q holding all older one Hasbro Softie.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Older one Hasbro Softie. And there's Jimmy back. So what's going on in your neck of the woods over there, Miss
I want some Gremlin socks.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
I just wanted to pop in and say hello. Obviously, you can see I'm in my early morning pajama look. It's very flattering. And Johnny,
It's always good to be on the show in the morning.
I wanted to see if you could have cookies. I just made pan cookies.
That's going to be a little hard because of the fact that it's got to be something that they buy. They automatically get that week of the show you send them. So that's going to be hard.
Oh, no, not for them. I got candy for them. The cookies are for you. I really need to
I can. Yeah, I can in moderation.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you were like on a sugar thing or something.
I'm on a sugar thing that says, again, I always say this. It's a little on the lips, preferable on them hips. But in moderation, I do have my chocolate and I have my candy.
Okay, good. Because they're really good cookies too.
The only thing I don't like about sugar-free stuff is you can only have one or two, and it's to me is a tea. So every now and then I do eat the sugar-free stuff, but again I do have my sugar too. So yeah.
Nice. I'll be sending you some cookies with your.
It's only Robert that can only have like maybe a bite of something. Like if we have a dessert when we go out to eat, he'll take a bite of my dessert if I order dessert. But other than that, he cannot have it, but I can.
Oh
so I gotta watch what I eat around him. Yeah.
Oh, you have to eat all the cookies yourself? Bummer.
I know.
That's
a hard job, Johnny.
I know, right?
Jimmy.
Okay, look what he's got here, y'all.
Cool.
Oh my God.
I love it.
Eyes.
Oh my God. And it's got my color eyes. It's so cute.
That's adorable.
Does it do anything, make any noise or anything?
It does. I took the batteries out because it's real loud.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. So yeah.
It looks like it would talk.
Yeah, that's what I
It does. It does.
Yeah. Or maybe come to life.
Yeah.
So yeah, you see these,
so
pick them up. They're selling.
Yeah.
They wouldn't be selling if I picked them up.
it was hard because my daughter's wanting them. I was like, no.
Oh,
Yeah, that always makes it hard. When the kids are like, can I have it?
Years. Go ahead.
I'm a plush lover. I can't help it. I don't collect a lot of things, but I kind of have a slight plush obsession.
Edward says, Glams, I like chocolate chip in my pancakes. I'm still waiting.
AR, I told you, I'll send you pancakes. I just wanted to let you guys know, I do have a premiere happening next Tuesday at 6 Central. And we're doing a premiere on my channel where we're doing hard goods and soft goods. We're doing sort of a bridge show. So the chat is live. The video is pre-recorded, but the chat is live. And we'll be talking about what we can learn from each other.
Right.
So I think it's going to be a good show. I think it's going to have value for everybody who watches, hopefully. And if not, it'll have entertainment value, hopefully.
And do you plan on doing any type of upcoming auctions on your channel?
Not as such yet. We still haven't gone super live on my channel yet because you've seen me in lives. You know me. So
we'll get you there one day.
Yeah, so I'll stay on your auction if that's okay.
Oh, that is fine. You're always
I'll just
welcome.
hang out with you.
That's right. I love it. All right, we have someone else who just joined us, Brandon.
Good morning, little one.
He's just having some coffee. Why not? But
tell everybody who you are.
Oh,
what
okay.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, I'm Heartland Picker. A lot of people know that. I'm in the dorm room, obviously. I do auctions every Thursday from 3 to 5. I don't know why I just did that. I just ruined my lighting. And I do buy it nows every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, which I'll be posting on probably in the afternoon today. And then I've got the radio show on the college's radio station that is going to be happening on Thursday from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Central Time. And I think that is it.
And what about your pre-recorded auctions and your live auction?
I already said that.
Okay, I just want to make sure you covered it.
Okay.
Don't forget to put your link in the chat for your website, too.
Yep.
Let's see. I just put the link in the chat again for Gary. He is 19 away or 18? 18 away now. So 18 away from 100.
But
so let's check if you are subscribed. If the word subscribe is in red when you get there, that means you're not. Change it to gray. Please make sure you also check any clearance donuts today.
No clearance donuts. I'm sorry. Just Starbucks coffee. No, but when I saw Johnny yesterday during bingo, that was the first time, you know, people have seen him with that beard. And I was just thinking, this guy looks familiar, but I can't think of who he looks like until it popped in my head.
But he doesn't have a nose ring. Where you see the nose ring?
He used to. That's I remember watching him in his younger days.
Yeah, he does the cooking on the cooking channel.
Yeah, this is Jackson Galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
That's who I think Johnny looks like.
Yeah, he also wears all these different colored jackets and shirts, really bright and vibrant colors.
Yep. And then Johnny does look like another person. I don't know how similar. Well, I guess this one's a little more similar.
I'm sure you found it.
Well, this is the leader for Zach Brown Band. It's kind of the same in a way. But I just thought
right. Let's see if that is true.
Wow.
I had to do it. No big deal. Let's see here. Sorry, I suck at a lot of stuff. You'll get the hang of it, Grams. Let's see. Any new generation gremlins don't like to eat or drink. They multiply just while watching YouTube. Start buying cat stat. I'm not sure what that is. Okay, so anybody has any questions for Gary? Oh, look who's here.
Yep.
Hi.
Back by popular demand.
Well, welcome. Let everybody know who you are and what's going on your side of the woods over there. Welcome.
Hi, I'm Anna. I just started recently all this, so I'm fairly new. Not at the item side, but more staying home. Like he said, I just put my week notice in last week, so I'm officially a stay-at-home mom and / reseller. So I'm pretty excited.
That is awesome, and welcome, by the way. I happened to look up and I saw you in the video in the background. So, yeah, we got to get you on there. Come on, girl. Let's see. No one watches My Cats from Hell. Aw. It's been doing really good, though. I've been seeing a lot of people putting out more cat and dog videos. So if you're into that, too, check those out as well.
That's a show, Johnny.
Huh?
That's a show.
I know, but I'm talking about videos.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you knew that was a show or not.
He made the comment, no one will watch My Cats from Hell.
Yeah, that's a TV show.
Yeah, that's a TV show.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
yesterday. Jackson Galaxy, that's the guy who is the host of that show.
Yeah.
And he goes to
that was the first picture he showed.
He goes to people's houses that have troubling cats or like aggressive cats and tries to calm them down.
Oh, okay. And Glams, go ahead. Not Glams. Little Miss Q just posted. Go ahead and talk about why we need to get you to 300. You're getting so close.
Yeah, I am. I'm super close to 300. So I'm the giveaway person. So I have a small giveaway planned at 300 as well as 500. So trying to get there, and I will hopefully be able to talk about that on Friday when I also do a short to release my upcoming fundraiser I have planned on my channel. I'm hoping to also be able to talk about the giveaway if I can hit 300 by then. So.
That is awesome. All right, everyone. I see that my numbers are going down a little bit, and so I want everybody to go around the room. We'll get you to come up and talk about what you have going on your channel. If you have any special events coming up or any special videos that are going to be coming out, go ahead and talk about that as well. And then we'll end it with Gary, and then we'll open the chat. Once we end the show, you can come on in and talk to us after the show. I will leave the link up at the top in the blue box for that reason. So we'll go ahead and start with Brandon, being you're the last one to come in, and we'll go around the room that way. Don't forget to talk about what you have going on your channel, where they can expect to see, and what you do as far as any pre-recordeds and or lives.
So I do
your link too, by the way.
What?
Don't forget to post your link to your website.
Oh, I will do that after the okay. I post and buy it now, pre-recorded videos every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday from now on. And I do auctions every Thursday from 3 to 5 Central Time. Those are a lot of fun. I like seeing how many different people I can get in the auctions each week. Other than that, I will be having my first show on the college's radio station of a reseller show. That will be this Thursday from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Central Time. So 12 to 1, I think, is Eastern Time. And I'll get my link here. It's for my online store. If anyone wants to go check it out, I created an online store so I can post items while I'm in college. And yeah.
Now, also talk about your shipping situation that you have going on when you do your pre-recordeds and your auction from.
Yeah. So, if anyone buys anything from me, I take it up to Miss Ivy each weekend, and she will invoice and ship it. That way, if anyone buys from me or her, it'll be combined shipping.
All right. While I go to Jimmy, go ahead and drop your link to your channel so they can go and check it out as well.
Channel.
I am Jimmy, the Dark County Picker. I'm a part-time reseller. And I'm on PTO this week, so I'm blitzing my inventory, hopefully finding some treasures that I forgot about. Because I got into I buy a lot, so I need to get rid of a lot of stuff. So basically, I might do a pop-up live this week. Not for sure yet. That's all I have going on this week.
All right, and don't forget to drop your link when I go to Little Miss Q. Go ahead and drop your link to your channel.
Okay.
Oh, I was distracted by Glamma's comment. Yeah, so my next video that's coming out is actually fan mail unboxing from Glamma's closet, and then I'm going to add the one that we're going to do today from Johnny to the kids. So I'm going to combine those. So that'll be my next video coming that's actually going to be uploaded. So that should be fun to watch. And I will have an auction next week on my channel, either a train auction with KT Treasures or one of my own. I'm not sure which one yet. I have the giveaway coming up when I hit 300. And on Friday, I'm announcing a fundraiser, a continuation of Lemur Palooza that we're doing on my channel. And then I also am starting a live chat type thing that's going to be starting. I think it's this coming week that I have it scheduled to start. So that's fun.
All right, Laura, and don't forget to drop your link in the chat.
Okay, well, I'm the crazy one. 6 auctions every week, 4 days. Monday this week, all on my channel. We do Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. On Tuesday and Friday, we do 2 sales. We do a book sale at 1 p.m. Eastern, and then we are back on at 7 p.m. Eastern for our regular auction. Mondays are always myself, Melanie, and Ella. Tuesday book sale is myself and Melanie. Tuesday night on our regular sale at 7 p.m. Eastern, it's myself, Melanie, and Marion. On Thursday, it is myself, Melanie, and a guest. This week happens to be Dee's Collections. And then on Friday, we do 2 sales again, 1 p.m. Eastern for our book sale, Melanie and I. And that night, we come back on at 7 p.m. Eastern, myself, Melanie, and Marion for Friday night.
And then, of course, if they want to be a guest on your show, who and what they can, how can they get in touch with you?
Either email myself or Melanie. Mine is real easy. It's my name, laurabimos@gmail.com. And we will schedule you for Thursday nights.
All right, and then I'm going to get the link real quick. We're going to go to Rampage Reseller, which is Gary and Anna. Go ahead and talk about your channel, and I'm going to get your link and drop it at the same time for you, being you're the guest of the week and the featured channel for the week. So go ahead and talk about your channel, and let's promote you. We're getting close to 100 here.
All right. So far we have videos on building storage spaces for eBay inventory, building my wife's new office, a little bit of shipping stuff. In the future, more shipping stuff, us going out to sales, the different things that we pick. And when we get to a little bit better point on dropping our inventory down, hopefully we can go out and hit some junkyards and flip some car parts and show people what else there is out there to look for. Also, we're trying to get our little thing here opened up in town, if it all works out, with a little antique spot and selling some awesome banana bread.
Keep your fingers crossed.
Yes,
I
good luck with all that too.
I think we're up to like 5 flavors right now.
Oh wow!
We got original walnut. Help me out here. My mind just went blank.
Blueberry, walnut, chocolate chip, regular, and our new flavor, the habanero.
Ooh, I hear a challenge coming up on me with the habanero bread. Anybody?
Hey, it sounds like you called it out. I'll send you the first one.
Oh, no. I don't do habanero, but I know some people in the chat do.
Remember, moderation is when you hit the bottom of the box.
Oh, God, I know. That's the bad part about it. Hello and welcome, MD Picker, Veronica, Lucky 7. I'll stop to say hello. Hope everybody's doing well. Good to see you. Anna, tell everybody a little bit about what you got going on now with your side of reselling now that you're coming into the reselling community more.
So I'm going to be focusing more on books, stamps, coins, jewelry, and of course the baking side. So
that's pretty awesome. Also, if you're interested in wanting to become a part of the morning show, I would love to have you on as a guest. Remembering that when you do come on, we do feature your channel, we promote your channel. And so here is my link tree to where it has all my social media pages. Remember, it's first come, first serve. Once I get your date, then we'll go to the next person who sent me an information that they want to be on the show. Again, if you've been a guest, it doesn't matter. I will welcome you at any given time. It's always an open door policy after the first time. So you're always welcome to come on, and we'll showcase your channel as well. Make sure that if you haven't checked out Gary's channel, he's getting close to getting to 100. And we all know once you get to that milestone, it's the hardest of the beginning stages of when you first start YouTube. And so let's see if we can help him and Anna get to that 100. They are at, as of this time, they're at 82 subs. You still have 35 people now in the chat. So if you would, please go and check. Again, remembering if you go to somebody's link and the word subscribe is in red, that means you're not subscribed. Change it to gray. Go ahead and hit the little notification next to it so you don't miss out on any videos when they come out. Don't forget to also drop your link to your channel or any special events you have coming up. That way everybody can even set up their reminder, which will help you as well. Also, don't forget to go and make sure you make a comment on someone's video if you're just subscribing to them. Go check out a video. I do a playlist, watch list for watch later. That way I can catch up on some videos. So do that as well to help those who are trying to get to their next milestone. Let them know where you found them, where you met them at in the comments, as far as also watching their videos. So again, before I exit the show, remembering anybody, you're always welcome to come in and join us after the show. We'll have a little session behind the scenes, just chit-chatting a little bit. So as like I always say before I end each and every show, love always, love is always free. Please be kind to one another until we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day, and until we meet again, later. Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.